Helen Keller, A Triumph Out of Tragedy. This book was about Helen Keller's life and what she managed to accomplish even though she was blind and deaf. She was born blind and deaf, and for many years she was a spoiled child, and if one thing didn't go her way, she would throw a fit. Her parents tried every doctor they could find, but nobody was able to help them in any way. Eventually, they find a teacher by the name of Annie Sullivan who was able to teach Helen sign language. As soon as Annie got to the Keller household, Helen hated her. Annie realized that Helen was spoiled, and she tried everything to teach Helen that being spoiled was not a way to go through life. Annie insisted that Helen's parents leave them alone for 2 weeks so Helen wouldn't be distracted. After those 2 weeks, Annie had tried everything that she could think of until she remembers that she knows sign language. She grabs Helen's hand and signs a simple word into the palm of her hand. Helen feels the way that Annie is moving her hands and mimics it. Eventually, Helen wants to learn any words that she can. Many years go by, and Annie and Helen were still very close friends, and Annie still teaches and translates words for Helen. Helen decided that she wanted to go to college, but everyone doesn't think that that's a very good idea. Helen persists, and they let her go to college with her younger sister Mildred, but only if Annie goes. Mildred, Annie, and Helen have a blast the first couple of days, but soon the headmaster calls them into the office. He doesn't like that Helen has Annie and writes a letter to her mother asking if he can have full responsibility over Helen. Their mother writes back saying that he can, but that means that Annie has to leave. Helen and Mildred cry in their room for days. They don't go to class, and they barely eat. Soon, Annie finds a way to get back into their lives and takes back their full responsibility. Helen and Annie soon find someone that can teach Helen how to speak. Helen loves this opportunity, and she soon learns how to talk. She meets many people, and those people are super amazed about what a blind and deaf person can accomplish.